Good evening, my friends. I know I'm a little bit late, but today was just one of those super crazy days, and I had to go pick up Miss Yanni's house plants at her house before I couldn't travel anymore. So that kind of put me behind, and I had to go get flour for a surprise that I have for you guys later on in the week or next week. So I had to kind of go get that done too before I couldn't travel. So it was just a super crazy day, but it was mainly for you guys, so I thought that was okay. And of course, we didn't want Miss Yanni's houseplants to die, so I hope you forgive me. So today is The Magician's Hat by Malcolm Mitchell. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events. Book scavenger hunts, storytelling, reading rallies. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a pretty cool library to visit. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived with a bag of tricks and a big hat. Everyone gathered around to see the magician perform. I just wonder what type of tricks he would do. And then I also wonder, do you know any magician tricks? I do not. He bent a spoon just by looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could even make a coin appear from a puppy's ear. Do you think Daisy May would let us have a coin appear from her ear? When he waved his wand, a banana vanished. This was just the warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started with a story. There were hundreds of books, books about dogs, books about planets, books about the sun, flowers, rain, cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, one special book jumped out at me. It was a book about magic. Can you think of any books about magic? Okay, I'm going to show you the picture just because this one looks hard to read from upside down. I read and read and read every single word on every single page. I discovered that book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still at the library, those pages and words took me places I had always dreamed of going. This is how I knew I wanted to become a magician when I grew up. Soon after that, I got my magician's hat. The Family Fun Day crowd had grown. Kids from all over town were eager to see more of the magician's magic. He asked them, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "I want to be a dentist." What are some of the things you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to know what's neat? I knew when I was your age, I've always wanted to be a teacher. The magician invited Amy to reach inside the hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, until she felt something. It's a book! Amy shouted. The magician asked, "What is your book about?" "My book's about teeth. Cleaning teeth and fixing teeth and x-rays." Right away, like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, a toothbrush, and a rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. We need that book in our classroom. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered, what else is in that hat? He called out, I want to be a famous football player. Ooh, I can hear some of our friends now agreeing with this. They're probably going like this, saying, man, I agree. I want to be a famous football player. And so the magician offered Matt his hat. Let's see what magic you can find inside. Let's see what Matt finds. Matt reached in. Way down there was something that couldn't fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands in the hat and pulled. It's a book about football. It even has my name on it. All at once, like magic, Matt was on the field. Running, tackling, catching, punting. Sometimes fumbling, sometimes falling. Lots of times winning. Ryan called out from the back of the crowd, wait a second, this is not magic. Amy's and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they want to be when they grow up. This is also reminding me some of my friends in our class. There's always someone who has to question magic, but there's always magic. The magician asked Ryan, what do you want to be when you grow up? This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was a fake. He snickered and he said, a dog. The magician asked Ryan. Sorry, my hair was in the way. The magician asked Ryan to reach into his magical hat. Ryan said, I can't feel anything. Sometimes you must really reach in and stretch for what you want to be. That's part of the magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So he's reaching in and stretching. Let's see what happens. Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed onto something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Oh no. What do you think Ryan's real career was? Oh my gosh. I know. I am surprised. Look at it. It's about stars and planets and rocket ships. You've learned about those things. We learned about those in reading. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and foldouts, stars, planets, rocket ships. Yep, there's magic everywhere. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring the wide open sky, hurtling into outer space and zooming to a far-off galaxy. Whoa, whispered Ryan. How did you do that? I am not doing anything, the magician said. You are. I am? Asked Ryan. But there's got to be a secret trick in those books. The desires that are within you bring out the magic in these books. Follow your dreams and they will take you wherever you want to go. The magician turned his hat so that everyone could see. What are your dreams? What are your dreams right now? I would have to say that while I've always dreamed of being a teacher, I have a different dream right now. And when they answered that question, they made all kinds of magic up here. If I answered that question right now, you'll be forced to be in our classroom tomorrow morning at 9:05, ready to learn and ready to go. But I want us to all be safe, so I would rather that happen. So continue washing your hands. Be safe. I do know that it's rainy tomorrow. I also know that Mr. Lopez sent me a whole bunch of resources for PE that I will be emailing to your parents tomorrow. So they're inside resources, so you can kind of do that. I heard there's some challenging going on, so maybe you could do some challenges. Miss Lindgren may start doing some too. Maddie and I have been doing yoga because it was rainy. But we even got Jacob Daniel to do yoga. So just keep on going. Remember, I love you. Maybe watch a movie because it's yucky inside. Remember, I love you. And just keep on going. Bye, guys.